which would just smash our mortgage and just get us closer to that. We were just talking about earlier what got us excited with the Masterclass, and it was definitely using the calculator and seeing our mortgage be done within 7 years. And then
huge.
now we're only 8 months into Infinity and our mortgage is going to be done well before that, which just blows our minds. Like,
Right.
we were the people listening to the podcasts before we were a member, listening to the people going, oh, wouldn't that be amazing? Oh my God, wouldn't that be so cool? And now we sit and speaking about our journey. It is a bit unbelievable what we've achieved in under a year.
Money isn't the root of all evil, the fucking lack of it is.
Not money, the lack of understanding money.
When I put that into emphasis, when I realised that psychological effect and how it hit our family, I FTB all the fucking way.
You are now watching the Money Mentor podcast
With Graham Home.
Graham Holmes.
You're fucking gone. See ya.
Hi guys, my name's Amanda. I'm one of the relationship managers here at Infinity Group. Today I'm joined by Ash and Theresa. Thanks guys for joining.
Thanks for having us.
So, I'd love to know, well, I know a lot about you guys, but for everybody else, who are you? Where are you from? What does your life look like?
Ash and Theresa, or Tez as most people call her. We're up in central Queensland. I'm a electrician, leading hand out at one of the mines out from where we are. So 7/7. Theresa's admin assistant. We got 3 kids.
Yep.
And
Yeah, we've got a boy 8, girl 5, and then our youngest just turned 4. So we're in the trenches at the moment of parenthood.
You really are. You're deep in it.
Yeah, we're deep.
And I feel
we're
you.
deep.
I feel
We're
you.
deep in
Can
it. You're the
confirm it gets
light.
better.
You're the light at the end of the tunnel. We see the light at the end of the tunnel.
I'm always here to tell you the amazing things that are going to come.
yeah.
You've just got like another decade or so.
Yeah.
But it's coming.
Yeah.
So, what does your family life look like? You know, what are some of the things that you guys like to do, or you know, some of the things that you guys enjoy doing?
I don't know. I guess the biggest thing is just time with each other, I guess, because being away sort of half the year, missing out on half of everything that happens. So I guess when we've got the time, it's just to go chill out with the kids down the beach, or, you know, get out and
Yeah,
about
quality
with them.
time's definitely a cup filler for us as a family. Where our son plays a lot of sports, so that fills a lot of weekends up as well. But yeah, hobbies, I guess, at the moment. Well, I don't even really know. What are hobbies? What are hobbies?
Call that a hobby?
It's called debt reduction.
Yeah. Well, there you
monthly
go.
sweeping.
There you go. That's-
Throwing a bit of 60 strong every now and then.
That's where we put it all down. So,
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so what brought you guys to Infinity? What was the moment? How did you find us, and was it immediate, or did it take you guys some time to get to that point?
I guess it was the same thing over and over again. You know, money coming in, money going out, and always trying to do something with it, not so, you know, more just save it than anything, you know. And you feel like you just get ahead, then something else would hit you, and it just felt like, we're
in a hamster wheel.
Yeah, Groundhog Day.
We're in a hamster wheel, and we were 2024. We were very sick of it. We really knew that we needed to do something differently. Like, we were never short on money, but it wasn't working for us. We wanted to make our money work for us. So 2024, we knew that in 2025 we were going to do something different. Externally, we were going to get help, because what we were doing was the same old shit. It wasn't really working for us. So we knew we wanted to get help externally. And we jumped on the Barefoot Investor train. That's where we began.
Yep.
So
many people did that.
So many buckets.
Yeah.
So I guess that was the start. Yeah, it was the prompt to push. Do something.
Yeah.
And actually, like, obvious, do something and get help as well. We didn't know where that help was going to come from, but I guess our first step was that Barefoot Investor. Like, it was such a big thing a few years ago, and everyone still talked about it, you know. So we jumped on that train and went down that road. We didn't really get too far in and come across Infinity as well. Like, I'd seen a couple of ads, but then one of, like, my good mates, Trav, he'd seen it and was talking to us about it, and that sort of, I'm like, oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. He's like, oh, you know, the little angry dude in the
little short, angry, fat dude. He talks about debt recycling. Have you seen him? And I'm like, no, I have no idea who you're talking about. So, the little angry fat guy.
He'll love that.
Yeah,
love that.
Yeah, if we're not in infinity anymore after this, it's...
I didn't say it. I'm just repeating what was
Probably
said.
could have left it out. No, it was it.
Sorry,
Don't
G.
worry, it was with Rachel. So, yeah, sorry, G.
But yeah, Ash had already seen him pop up with a couple of things, but he was in the suit and tie.
Yeah.
So it didn't really resonate with us. We're like, oh, no, it's kind of a bit too corporate-y for us. We just wanted someone to kind of help redirect us. We don't want to go into a whole corporate way of looking at things, like the way that he presented himself and what we saw.
Not that it just seemed like, this seems like it's a bit too, I mean, not nearly staged, which I know that may sound bad, but yeah, and then... So we looked again, and then the Both Sides podcast started popping up.
You saw the real side of Jay.
Yeah, and that was the thing. And we said that with Rach before. It's like, that's what resonated. Also, like, this is him. He's not trying to pretend to be, I need to be showy, I need to this is me. If
he
you
hates the suit.
Yeah, if you like it, all good.
But
if
you
not,
could tell he
don't really
hated
give
the
a
suit.
shit, like it's, and yeah, and I guess how just real and raw and what he put out there. Definitely got us sort of listening and
to
with the
podcasts, and that's how we started.
You're hearing like Casey and Lenny's story, and going back and listening to all those ones, and it's like, this seems like something we could get around.
Yeah.
And
so then we put the kids to bed one night and watched the free webinar, and after that we were kind of like,
that gets you sort of going.
That sparks something. Yeah.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. 100%. Like you start going, fuck these banks.
Right? What have I been doing and why have I been doing it like this for so long?
And that was the thing. We'd sort of start obviously looking into it, and you start seeing how much you pay a month, how much actually comes off it. And then, we pretty much we looked at, the life of the home loan, my retirement age, and those years pretty much matched. And it's like, I'm not working away, and not getting stuck working away to make it easier just to get to the end of retirement. And all
Nothing
we've got
else.
is a house paid off. Like that's, that's not really, I guess, our retirement plan of, that would then become our main investment, I guess, of, okay, well, we can sell the house when we want to downsize and stuff like that. But that's not what we wanted. We wanted more. Yeah, try and get set up and obviously be hopefully one day in a position where we can help our kids as well, you know? So,
okay. Yep.
Yeah. And then Ash did have a couple health scares in 2024 too. So that kind of really made us stop in our tracks and think, okay, if Ash wasn't earning the money he's earning,
what are we doing?
And that's right.
The hell would we do? And so that
takes
kind
it a lot away. It was all end up being all fine, all clear, but it was a few months of just shitty thinking because it took a while to go from this is what we think it is to get into like a specialist to then find out, nah, you're all sweet. Like, so that changed the mindset and sort of pushed, 2025 we've got to do something.
So it really, those couple things, really kind of, we were already stuck in a rut of getting frustrated with our finances. We're earning the most we've ever earned.
Getting nowhere.
Getting nowhere. That was frustrating in itself. And then Ash with these couple health scares really made us go, okay, now we need to actually do something.
So I guess, it gives you the thing of, well, what if I was no longer able to earn the money or like that got taken off the table, and it's sort of,
where does that
obviously
put our
you
family?
can insure yourself to the hills, but it's not really a strategy as such going, well, at least if something happens, they'll be looked after because, but, I guess you want to leave a bit more of a legacy and be able to,
So we did the Masterclass,
Yes.
right? Signed up. So when did that happen? What month?
So Masterclass we did end of Feb.
Cool. Okay.
And then, signed up straight away.
Yep.
We sort of looked at obviously the cost of the Masterclass and I was like, well, realistically, we've had weekends or whatever where you're spending that sort of money. Like it's in the big scheme of things.
You're investing in yourself.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
Even if it was something we didn't go down the road of, it was still like we're happy, happy with it. And then as soon as we did the Masterclass, like the thought of sitting in front of a computer for that long for 2 days, you sort of go, geez, how's this going to go? But as soon as it starts, it was just, you're invested, you're hooked, and you're sitting there till God knows when at night, whenever G wants to pull up,
and he had late nights, but we were hooked. We were so hooked. And it was like rock, paper, scissors, who was going to go pick up the kids to get away from
because we had mates looking after
we had
the
kids
Who's
babysit.
leaving the computer.
Yeah.
So
after that it was, but actually we won our our fee back.
Yeah.
Because with the Masterclass. So that was pretty cool.
That's cool.
That
So
is
that
really
still
awesome.
cost us nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
well
they're
done.
very
Yeah.
generous in that
See?
way.
Save
They
money
were,
there.
yeah.
I feel like that may have been a bit of karma, maybe. With everything that you guys had going on, it was just reaffirming that this
Yeah.
was the right
Yeah,
step,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You know, and you weren't having to incur something in order to take the leap.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way of-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
then-
then met with a finance strategist,
Yep.
ran over everything,
Mhm.
what your position is,
Yep.
if you had any goals, what we wanted to do.
Yep. So we had, it was a good, so it was sort of, February we did that, got signed up.
Mhm.
We probably had a bit of a slower process with getting everything. Like it wasn't till May that we actually had all their accounts, everything tidied over because there was a few things around tidy ups and that with Infinity. G was going through a bit of a process. So we sort of changed a couple of people in our team and stuff like that. But then, got signed up and
And that's
in
how we
May.
got you too,
Yeah.
actually.
Exactly.
Which, again, it's funny how the universe works because it's been amazing
Yeah.
having you. But,
been amazing having you
restructured.
guys. Love it.
Restructured, yeah.
But so then May, then
Cool.
first sweep in June.
Awesome. So
Yeah.
I guess off the back of me, let's talk about me for a bit.
Let's-
What's it like having a relationship manager?
It's what we were
That's all-
looking
yeah.
for.
Really?
You were
Yeah.
the third
Okay.
person in our relationship that we were looking for.
Oh, guys.
Wow.
We need to hold hands.
No, you're exactly what we were looking
Nice,
for.
yeah.
When, 2024, we knew we needed someone to kind of
Mhm.
hold our hand, help us.
Yeah.
Because we're on the same page with everything, but we just kept butting heads because we just needed,
Mm.
I don't know, just a third person to
I
kind
guess, I guess the little wins, you see it, then that little win goes real quick, because I guess you're not really, like prior to you, I'm talking about it, because you're not held accountable as such,
Yeah.
and you would do this, oh, look, we've been trying, no, we'll just get this or do that, and you sort of.
And we were tit for tat too. Well, you spent here, well, I
Yeah.
can spend
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was very much, we were a team, but it was a little bit you against me sometimes
Oh,
too
yeah.
as well,
Which is a shit way to be, but I guess
Yeah.
that's one of the things of a bit of, financial stress, and that it does put pressure on not that it was pressure on the relationships, but it does cause those little arguments.
Of course it
and
does.
disagreements
Absolutely.
and stuff like that, which
finance can be hard to talk about.
100%,
Yeah.
and it was never talked about in a good light, I guess.
Mhm.
Like
no,
it
whenever
never-
finances, we spoke about things openly, but
Yeah.
whenever it was brought up, it was because it was because, I don't know, we needed to, the mortgage repayments coming up and actually you
just
can't
gotta remember
spend
this
that
and this is coming out.
and yeah. So it's nice to have a third person that can, if we've got questions about this is coming up, this holiday is coming up, Ash is doing the shitbox rally, whatever it may be,
Yeah.
it's not just him and me talking to each other and me, and
Yeah.
us getting frustrated with things. It's a third person kind of bouncing ideas off and,
Yeah.
hey, you can pull it from here, move it here, think about tightening up here. Like it's another person to talk to about it who is, so educated
And I
in
also
it
don't
all.
come from, I guess, an emotional standpoint either,
Yes.
right?
No, that's right.
So very
yeah.
true.
Yeah,
Clear
so I
cut.
see your purely your figures, not you guys as persons. That's different. But I see your figures as that, right? So I can hopefully sit back a little bit, reflect a little bit
Yes.
more on it, and then give you guys another viewpoint and go,
100%.
maybe
That's
we do
not
this.
emotionally
Yeah.
triggered
Yeah,
with certain
for
things
sure.
that So that's how it's helped so very much, like with our
definitely, yeah.
dynamic, with everything. And it was exactly what we were looking for when we were looking for something. This is been exactly it.
It's changed, I guess, our mindset too, because prior to it's just okay, look, the money's gone, whatever. Like it's a tighter month or whatever. Now, I guess with doing it all in the sweeps and that, we've had some bumper months, we've had some lower months, but I guess what it does is we then go, why have we had this lower month? And then we're reflecting on, we'll go through our stuff as well and go, okay, this has happened, this expense has changed, this has come out, So it's sort of, I guess you're looking for the whys in it, not just have we spent stupidly and this is why we've put ourselves in this position. It's sort of...
You're not accepting your position as sort of the end, right? You're going, no. Yeah, this has happened. Okay, why did it happen?
Yeah.
How can we, be better the next month?
Yeah.
What does that look like?
Mm-hmm.
Can we put into place some strategies so that we have that continued success, right? We do want you guys to sweep every month. That's how we're going to smash that loan out. Yeah. We also appreciate that from time to time you're going to have these expenses that you just can't anticipate are going to come up. And that's why we set in place things like buffers and those sorts of things. So I guess what you're saying is you're feeling a lot more comfortable, confident. Your relationship around money is a lot more positive, hopefully.
100%. Yeah.
The conversations are more, free-flowing and maybe not so much you guys pitting yourselves against each other, maybe?
Yeah, 100%.
It's
100%. Yeah, absolutely. And also someone else to celebrate the wins too.
I love a good celebration, guys.
Yeah.
I do love a good celebration.
So that's a nice feeling too. We've got, someone else that can kind of see the work and everything that we're doing, and
your wins are mine, honestly.
Yeah, and we feel that.
And I know that might sound a little bit cheesy, but I genuinely feel, and that's across the board with everybody that I work with, their success is mine. It reflects my input to their goals and them achieving it. And so I get so excited when I pull up your portal and I see that you've swept. I'm like, high five team. Well done.
And
Next
we
month.
feel it. We feel it, and it just makes us want to do better. And 100%.
Exactly.
And even celebrating, we were just talking about. Our 1 year wedding anniversary, and we got a hamper. And we're like, how the heck did Amanda even?
She's a ninja.
How did she even remember that? Just little things like that too.
I
just
forgot
feels.
it.
No, you didn't.
You better know.
No, I sort of did. When I booked the rally, I sort of did.
Yeah.
We remember.
Oh dear.
But,
what does your life look like now with Infinity? How have things changed that I guess people maybe externally to myself and your team, what might they see happening in your world at the moment? You've got an investment property, yeah?
Yeah, I got a couple.
You guys are
starting.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm more talking about the one that we've just
the one
sold.
So that the old
the dog,
the old home, the old primary that become an investment
that
shouldn't have been held on to it at all.
But we did, yeah. So that's just went
unconditional Monday, and then
Amazing.
Settlement on the 15th, so in another 10 days.
Yeah,
what a Christmas present.
So should be a good sweep before Chrissy.
Yeah.
Well, after Chrissy, because we're the 28th, but
which is
it'll be in there.
Yeah. Which will just smash our mortgage and just get us closer to that. We were just talking about earlier what got us excited with the Masterclass, and it was definitely using the calculator and seeing our mortgage be done within 7 years. And then now we're only 8 months into Infinity, and our mortgage is going to be done well before that, which just blows our mind. We were the people listening to the podcasts before we were a member, listening to the people going, oh, wouldn't that be amazing? Oh, my God, wouldn't that be so cool? And now we sit and speaking about our journey. It's it is a bit unbelievable what we've achieved in under a year. Yeah.
And I guess that's the big realisation of when it all gets put in front of you and you're thinking, how's this work? And you're trying to figure it all out and thinking, nah, this can't be right. These numbers have to be wrong. And
we did when we first got the strategy put to us at the very start. The poor team, we were like, run the numbers again.
This is so wrong.
Run the numbers again. Are you sure? No, run it again. That can't be true. But surely we don't earn that much. When it didn't seem. But of course, you guys know exactly what you're doing, and
every dollar has a purpose these days, doesn't it? Right?
Yeah.
Every single dollar.
Yeah.
Whether or not it's offsetting your interest, whether or not it's paying some of your debts, those sorts of things. We account for everything.
Yeah.
Which is so great about the portal.
Yeah.
You can see everything. You know where it's going.
Yeah.
You can reflect on your income and expense.
Yes, 100%, which is exactly the opposite of what we were doing.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Did you have a budget before us?
God, no. We used to think, we'll only spend this much on this, and that. We never stuck to it.
No.
And it's like,
okay.
You tried, but you never held accountable by it.
Yeah.
No, and again, it was tit for tat. It was like, well, I needed that for this, and you spent here. Yeah. So now it's just a blanket. Okay, this is our FFF, and that's
once that's gone, it's gone.
It's final.
So what did we start our FFF at?
700.
And what are we at now?
600.
Okay. And what does that change reflect? How did you reduce the $100?
Well, I guess a lot of the times with the 700, there was still a bit left over. It might have ranged from $50 to $100. But then I was doing the 60 strong, so part of that was the financial side. We put a little bit away each day. You have to do it each day, and that was equivalent to about $50 a week. And then we also did that FFF
Oh yeah, we
challenge,
did a challenge
for the month,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
which
Yep.
was the reduce it by 100. So
Yeah,
then
that's right.
we did a month sitting 150, a 550 FFF, which was fairly tight with, a family of 5, 3 young kids sort of thing.
Yep.
But then we sort of said, well, once that's over,
Mm.
we may as well knock it down. Like it's, we'd had some other expenses that had gone up, like childcare, and, Tez was working a little bit more, which is great because it's more money in, but obviously then you miss out on some stuff elsewhere.
Correct.
Yeah. So yeah, that was more expensive. It's like, well, where we can save a little bit to try and offset that, let's do it. So
That's exactly why we do those challenges.
Yeah, to make us see
Exactly.
what's
Yeah.
possible.
Because sometimes even when we have those conversations and I might go, maybe we need to reassess it.
Yeah.
There still might be some hesitance, right? But when we give you a little bit of a carrot dangle and go, do you want to win some money?
Yeah.
Just got to do this for a month.
Yeah.
Come back and we'll check it out. You actually get confident because you're like, actually, we could totally do this.
Yeah.
This is not hard.
Yeah,
You know,
100%.
it's so doable. So, and off the back of, that challenge, so many clients stuck with it.
yeah, how good's that?
Yeah, a very small portion went, no, this was too tough. I do need to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of them went, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
We can stick at this one.
Yeah.
So, and that's what we want to see because those extra $100 every, week, month, etc.
Oh, adds up.
Absolutely.
yeah.
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 For sure.
Absolutely.
So, what are our plans? What have we currently got in the works from a investment perspective that you've committed to with Infinity?
So we got 3 investment properties all up.
Yep.
2 in our personal and 1 into our self-managed super. So we've rolled into a self-managed super.
Yep.
Yes, that's actually pretty exciting. Something we probably thought we never would.
Yeah, that
have
wasn't
and how-
even a thought. When we first were looking for external help, we just wanted to get our mortgage kind of smashed. And then even signing up for Infinity, we really thought, no, we're just going to do the rapid repay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then once your strategy is laid out to you and you see what is actually possible, it blows your mind.
Yeah.
We didn't ever think we would have 3 investment properties and our mortgage would be where it's at, like down to where it's at. So,
and I guess it's cool to see how it all gets structured in, like how they all land in their times and,
it's all
you're
planned
still,
perfectly.
getting the benefits of it. And
Yeah.
so, and the other thing is too, we've got to realise too, it's like one of our properties getting built at the moment. Once those payments start coming out, our sweeps will be less, but it's sort of like the short-term pain for the long-term gain, I guess, is,
Correct. Exactly that. Yeah. And then you've got a fully functional investment.
Yep.
You'll have some income coming in from the tenant.
Yeah.
And then, future considerations from there. So,
And it's kind of cool being at the process from the start. Obviously, will be to the finish, but we're including our children with it too. So them kind of planting the seed of that investment is something that you can maybe think about doing for your finances, where we didn't, that wasn't even something that crossed our mind. We were always taught to, you just work like a dog and pay off your mortgage.
And save what you can. Try not to spend, try and save. And that was
so we're kind of teaching the kids, hey, there's other ways.
Yeah.
Which is really, really cool because we're learning as we go and then they're kind of sitting aside watching as well.
And
I've seen a lot of success for clients who have brought their kids in to the picture and had those open conversations. And you can make it like age specific.
Yeah.
You don't have to talk, big words to a little kid.
No, we don't talk numbers. It's just what's possible.
Yeah. I've seen families who do like the little paper ringlet chains, right?
Yeah.
And every 5,000 or whatever the value is, the kids cut it.
Yeah.
And they get excited because it's a visual thing for kids, right?
Yeah.
And then they've got those vision boards and they're colouring in and they get the kids involved in that. So there's so many ways that you can bring your kids into this whole situation and give them some positive guidance that reflects their capacity and their understanding too, right?
100%.
Yeah, exactly. And as they get older, you have a little bit more, conversation and you might find that just these little things could have such a huge potential for their understanding.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, that's it. Plants a seed.
And they don't have to, we've had to restructure our whole way of thinking. We've had to relearn a lot coming into Infinity, the way that we had our money set up, the ideas of investing. We've had to relearn. So if we can plant the seed with the kids now, they won't have to relearn. They already know that this is just
try and
the
give them
way.
a head start in it all, I guess. So.
Yeah.
Because who knows where the world's going to go and what, probably going to get harder and harder for them. But
It will absolutely.
and that's the thing.
There's no question.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are gearing them to be prepared and hopefully not have to struggle or learn the way you guys have, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're sort of giving them a little bit more, backing and support.
Yeah,
so,
100%.
which is lovely.
Yeah.
So I guess on the support, we have an amazing community, right? So we have the Facebook group. We've got school now.
Yeah.
So everybody's really, invested and involved. We're all there to cheer each other on, right? You just got to look at the page and you see somebody post something, and then we've got so many posts going, congratulations, that's huge.
Yeah.
Love that for you. Keep going. It's
so
amazing.
good.
Yeah. What community events have you guys been to?
Did Ram in June.
We did Rome in June,
And
and then we
then
just
we
had the
did
Christmas
party
party on the
last
weekend.
weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, tell me about the Chrissy party, guys.
That was next level.
Wasn't
That
it
is
just?
Huge. It was
like, yeah.
like nothing we've ever seen before.
To put,
You can't. How can you put that into words? It was Coachella themed, so festival theme.
Yeah.
So much food. We actually went to each station because I wanted to try a bit of everything.
Yeah.
I love that.
So
well
good.
done.
But even walking past the Christmas tree with all the presents there, that was mind blowing.
Yeah, that was so cool. Like what?
That was insane in itself before we
Yeah.
even entered the room. The presents were, I'm sure they would have filled a good chunk of that foyer up.
They really did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're not talking just small presents.
No.
People bought bikes
Yeah.
and all sorts. It was beautiful
Yeah,
to
it was
see.
so beautiful.
It really
then
was.
The ladies from the Salvation Armies were standing there in trying to hold back tears and just saying thank you as we're walking past. It was just the feeling was incredible before we even entered the room.
Like it blew them away.
Yeah.
And I see someone asked about the count, and she replied and so, we had. Was it 4 of the taxi boxes booked and they're full and we're going to have to order more? You're like,
we did not anticipate.
and I didn't even know. It was only when we were driving home I saw one of the trucks with a taxi box and I'm like, holy shit, that's how
They're
big those
huge,
things are.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We completely underestimated how many staff that we may need to help the Wishing Tree team
Yep.
to move
Yeah.
all the gifts down.
Oh, incredible.
But what a good problem to have.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely, right?
Yeah.
And it was much like the day before we had a team event. We went to Kmart at Pack Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Beck and G, we already knew that we were going to be given some money to go and shop, buy some gifts, and that was really exciting already. When he said $500,
Holy.
I was
Per
like,
staff member.
oh my, yes. I was
Holy
like,
shit, that
yes,
is- yeah.
more. And I can tell
Wow.
you that even when some of us went over, I don't know if he knows, but they just tapped the card. It was honestly, it was amazing.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
And even from my perspective, I've never gone into a shop and been able to purchase without thinking about how much I'm spending or anything like that.
Yeah.
I shopped with my heart,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I reflected on what my kids might want.
Yes.
I even thought of, adults and things like that.
Yeah.
It was the most amazing.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's
And just to see all the
heartwarming.
trolleys.
Yeah.
It was wild. Beck and G bought all of the PlayStations.
Oh, yeah.
They had a trolley full of PlayStations. It was
Wow.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
And it is. It's such like, obviously, you see how passionate G is about,
Yeah.
the Kmart Wishing Tree and the salvos and all that. And,
Yeah.
and then it reflects in the community. Like he does all that. And then you think the dollar amount spent on the presents and then over $1 million raised.
Yeah, it
like
bleeds out
it's-
to everywhere.
You know,
doesn't it?
Right.
and
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's just,
The impact that's going to have
Yeah.
on I can't fathom how many families that will touch.
Oh, it's,
Yeah.
it's unreal.
It's just, it blows my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even ripple effects. Like we took our kids to go shop as well. We gave them, what was the budget you gave them?
So
100?
like we all had $50 each. So
Yeah,
the 5
yeah.
sort of thing.
So, and we just said, picture a child and shop for them. And it was
Yeah.
actually beautiful. It's
Yeah.
like we left from that experience going, that was amazing. We would have never have done that. Like
Yeah.
we'd spoke about doing
Yeah.
it, but we actually had never done it. So the ripple effect that'll have on our kids,
Yeah.
it's just, it's incredible.
It was so cool to see them. And that's the thing, you think, what, a 4, 5 and 8 year old, they're in getting presents, when's the question going to be, can we get something? Can we, not once. And
they
all they're like,
understood.
I think someone would like this. And the eldest, he's going through with keeping track of every dollar. Like, I said, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to spend on one big or do you want to try and
Get a
see what
couple.
you can get so
Yeah.
then it goes further? And he's like, oh, yeah. So we changed what he was getting and
Yeah.
And it
really
was
beautiful.
actually, it was just so cool. Like they were so happy and so pumped, running around like, oh yeah, I'm shopping for a little girl, I'm shopping for a boy, you know, and
That's
grabbing
so cool.
stuff. So
Yeah.
like, yeah,
It's just, the ripple effect that this has is beyond, it's in so many different areas.
Yeah.
But that was before we even walked into the Christmas
Right.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And then you walk through the doors.
Oh.
Yeah. Ash partied hard. I kind of at one point of the night, he came over and started talking to me with Brett, the runner-up of the 60 Strong.
Mm-hmm.
And Ash said some gibberish, and Brett said, "Do you understand that?" And I said, "Oh, yeah, I do a bit." And then in that moment,
Put
I'm
my
like,
drink
"Okay,
down.
I need to stop because Ash was too far ahead." Someone had to wake up to the kids the next
I woke
morning.
up to the kids.
I know, darling. But it was amazing. We
It really was,
So
hey?
cool.
Yeah, partied hard,
Oh.
like the acts they had in.
Yeah, like
Even just there was a woman who the bow and arrow with the fire from her feet.
oh
Right?
yeah, all those
Yeah,
the
handstand and just
performance
casually fling a bow and like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Where did you come from?
artists. Just everything that got tied together. Yeah.
Yeah, the women, the people with the ropes from the ceiling. Like it was incredible.
They nailed it, didn't they?
Yeah.
The team just went
100%.
next level.
It was
Yeah.
it was insane. Yeah, we woke up the next morning and really felt like it was something. We've never been to anything like that before.
Not yeah. And
We thought Rem was an experience in itself.
Mhm.
Rem was fantastic. That was next level. And then the Christmas party was just
Yeah.
beyond
Yeah.
again on another planet. It was off its head. And then I don't know how how you guys will top that.
Good luck next year.
Look, honestly, I know they will. I have
Yeah.
faith
Mm.
because that's what they do. They level up every time without doubt. But I have to agree. I'm just not sure
Yeah.
how you can
I
top
don't
that.
know
Like
how
that
you
was
can
huge
top that.
to
No,
the like Joel Fletcher, Savage, and then Scribe bringing back the
mate.
bringing back the teenage years.
Yes.
And then
Did revert to my 16-year-old self. Was at the front of the
Yeah.
stage, losing my mind.
yeah, and then Cyril,
Yes.
like how,
Just descending from the roof.
Yeah.
How
so
cool was that?
and
so
then,
cool.
and then 42 band. to
They
finish
were
off.
so
They
cool.
are so
Oh,
much
they-
energy. They
yeah.
are awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
It was
brung,
just,
Like-
brung the vibes for
Yeah.
sure.
100%.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just not an ordinary finance company,
No,
guys.
it's not a boring old.
No.
Here's a couple of drink vouchers and
Yeah.
Yeah.
here's a band playing just covers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I've ever been to a finance company actually.
No.
Christmas
I
party.
actually shared it on my social media, and a couple of friends wrote, "Where are you?"
Yeah.
Like, I'm at my finance Christmas party. I'm like,
They're
what?
like, what? They're doing
Makes
who?
no sense,
Yeah.
huh?
Just hanging out with Cyril, guys. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's just,
Yeah.
an ordinary day.
Just another Saturday night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
so
that.
cool. Yeah, what we've experienced in the past how many months? 8 months. We've
8
been
months,
a part of
yeah.
the company is just incredible. Rem and the Christmas party was just
Yeah.
You've had
And
some
just-
really amazing success in a short period of time,
Mm.
right? So is that something you guys talk to others about? And how does that look for you guys?
Look, probably not really. I guess it's.
We do keep it a
And
bit private.
It seems like a lot of, I guess, the Infinity community are a bit the same because it's,
Yeah.
I guess, the Aussie thing of tall poppies, like,
Mhm.
that's too good to be true, or, like, it's the negatives of it. But people who ask and that, definitely. And we've got mates of ours who, well, Trav, who got us, we're talking about Infinity and the debt recycling and that. So his brother and sister-in-law have now joined you guys as well. Like,
Okay,
and
yep.
so they come down to the November Rem and they're like, can we come over and have a chat before we go down? And,
Mm-hmm.
want to know what it's like. And, so it's sort of awesome like that. So if people ask,
Yeah,
some people
ask.
know because if we share stuff and
Mhm.
whatever, like, yeah, definitely happy to talk about our experience and what, it's worked for us so far. And,
Yep.
you sort of tell them, check out the webinar, like have a look
Yeah.
at what it's like. And if it's something you relate to, happy days, go further if,
Yep.
if you don't feel like it or whatever. But yeah, we
kind of wait for people to kind of ask us about
Yeah.
it, just because, it's such and also we talk a lot within the Infinity community, so we
Yeah.
don't really feel like we talk to each other a lot, and if we've got the Infinity family, so
Yeah.
we
Hmm.
talk a lot with them, so we don't really feel like we need to talk to friends and
Yeah.
family about what we're doing because we get our cup filled from
Yeah.
the Infinity
And-
family. But
And the thing is too, like it's I guess with inside the Infinity family, it's when you talk about it, everyone's pumped, everyone's stoked. It's all
Yeah.
positive. Like it's a different thing to be able to talking about finances and investments with strangers, and they've been just happy for you, and you're going, oh yeah, well, we've got this, we're doing this, and
sometimes it's a great reflection too. You might see that they're 18 months into their journey, but you can see some similar things that have happened early on, which is around where you guys are, and go, wow, you're there, that could be us.
And that's the thing, there's people like all different stages of their journey, all different walks of life, all different financial situations.
Yep.
So it's cool it's such a broad reflection of it all, and it's cool to see, and I guess share this success with other people. But really, there's probably only a handful of people that sort of know of what we're doing and that, and
and it's not that we're not keeping it. Like, it's not like we're not telling people. It's just
you're happy to chat, if they come to you, you've got some advice, So what would be your advice to somebody who has, maybe taken you up and listened to a couple of podcasts, but still a bit on the fence about what to do?
Yeah.
What would you say to them? What positives could you give them that you've taken out of, your current
Well, I guess
experience?
our biggest thing is, even when the strategy was first written, and I'm sort of ringing and probably being more of a pain in the ass, waiting for you're no longer with Infinity because I'm asking all these questions, but
you just really needed to understand.
I sort of need, I don't know, it's a bit of the mindset, like I try and want to know how things are going to work 100% and this
when
and
it's
that.
new and you don't know.
And it's still, I guess you're fresh in, it's all go. There's, there's still skepticism and doubt and, what are we doing? Are we doing the right thing? So you sort of, I get that bit of fear, and that sort of uncertainty, that's all still playing. And it was, once that first sweep came through, that was like the holy fuck moment. Like,
that's when
where has that money been sitting? And and especially when we considered ourselves tight. But it all came back to how we had everything structured, and I guess how, even though we thought we were tight, it would be like, the old tap, we'll just grab that. Oh no, we need this, or let's just, don't worry about cooking or whatever. We'll just go out for dinner. Can't be bothered doing and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, all those little bits are just chewing cash. And you think you're being tight because you're not doing these big, fancy one-off purchases, but it's all that little shit along the way that chews it up. And
now we have a portal that is sometimes a little bit.
Oh yeah, when you look at it and breaks it all down and shows everything.
With what now? With what?
Yeah, but even then, when you're seeing expenses, you're like, fuck, that needs to be lower. Like, but they're just run of the mill everyday expenses. But you're like, I want that lower. Like, I want that lower, so I've got more to go.
Healthy little challenge.
Yeah.
But we tell people that it is, because we have got a couple who have just started.
Yep.
Wes and Sam, and they our advice to them at the very start was that it's a whirlwind, because it was for us. It was a whirlwind, and it was very much we were it was all like a haze, wasn't it?
Yeah, like there's paperwork coming through and you're trying to, and I don't even know if, we got it, as in you're like, oh, sign that. Then it's like, hey, didn't we just sign? Oh, no, this is this, and it does. You feel like you hit the ground running. Like
you really do.
You start, the old Infinity starts with a sprint, but that's
but
like,
it's to trust the process. And I know that we hear that 100 times, but it truly is to trust the process. And when that first sweep comes along, it'll all make sense, because you see the method in the madness. You see it, like it's black and white. The money was kind of going through our fingers, and now it's all directed in one way.
Yeah, the structure works.
Yeah,
it works.
Just does.
It works. And we tell people to listen to podcasts, watch the webinar, and that the first couple months is going to be crazy, and you're going to be thinking what the fuck is going on, and then all of a sudden the penny will drop when your first sweep happens. And that's how it was for us, and that's kind of what we say to the new, friends that have just joined, who are in the thick of the haze at the moment. So,
and that's the thing is too, everyone's got the different personalities, and what resonates with someone might not. So it's sort of always like, go in and have a look at it. You've got your different levels, whether or not you're not, don't want to invest straight away, but you want to get the mortgage down, or but if you go in, at least do the free webinar, like the stuff you can learn out of that, because we even sort of started implementing stuff after we watched that, like with getting getting rid of all the afterpay, the latitude, all that sort of shit that was there, so that started getting implemented. So by the time we actually sort of came along, we'd wiped a lot of that excess debt out, and trying to restructure things. And then we did the masterclass, and it's sort of like just watch some of the free stuff, and if it resonates with you, go for it. Like,
There's so many resources.
and even there's so many people that comment, like GNG's open and shares about, we did it, we didn't become clients, we did it on our own, but we put in place what you lay out, and it's worked. We've paid this much off our mortgage.
And he loves that.
You know
Honestly,
what I mean?
as much as he loves seeing your success, he's like, fantastic.
Yeah.
I love that you took what I said and what was free and you put it into action and look at you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah?
Like,
you don't always need us.
No.
But we can level up.
But that's
right?
even what he says too. Like, if it's not me, someone else.
Somebody.
Like, if someone you feel
Correct.
comfortable with.
Yeah,
like,
correct.
'cause, it might not be for everyone, but find someone you're comfortable with and do it. Like, if you need the help, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing is, if you can't do it on your own, like, you need the help to do it.
And
like,
that's what we tell people too. Like, what are you doing now? Is it working for you?
Yeah.
Like, and if it is, then great. But if it's not, well, then you need to. And that's kind of how we were. We're like, we need to try something else because what we're doing isn't working. And that's what we would probably tell people is, if what's working for you, then great. And if not, then what have you got to lose?
Yeah.
Truly.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
So we talk about community. We talk about everything that we stand for and what we do.
Yep.
Part of that is, it's not just finance, it's health. Yeah. So the way I see it is, when you're healthy, you can earn. When you can earn, you can save. It's a flow, right? Yeah. So 60 Strong.
Yep.
A very successful little thing that they've got going on.
Definitely.
Off the back of 75 Hard, you know, but a little bit of an infinity version of it.
Which is
So
good.
we've got teams, and you get some amazing support, and you nailed it.
Yeah. Got the W.
Just a bit.
Yeah,
Got the win.
just a little bit.
Yeah.
How did you find that?
Really good. It was a great journey, I guess, fitness wise as well. But a big thing was like changing the mental side of it.
Yeah.
Getting held accountable sort of thing. And it was like, they've got to get done. Doesn't matter if it's rain, hail, shine. You feel like shit. Like, it gives you that.
You know what you got to do.
Yeah, I guess it gives you that mind. Like, it definitely was a big mindset change in me of pushing myself and stuff like that, which is probably the weight loss was absolutely amazing. Like,
What was the weight loss?
15.9. So just shy of 16 kilos.
Beautiful.
In 60 days.
Yeah.
So, I was pretty stoked with
Male
that.
winner, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Love
Yeah.
it.
Yes. So,
What did we do with the money?
well, the money was supposed to go straight off the mortgage. It did get chewed up,
Yeah.
but it will come back to the mortgage because we were getting the dog ready to sell, which
Correct.
we had a fair few extra expenses that we hadn't allowed for to get it
Yeah.
prepped. So
Little
it
hiccups.
did get chewed up there, but we knew that it was coming back to us.
Yeah.
So,
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could see the success
Yes.
in the future.
yes.
So how does 60 Strong and that whole mindset change, how has that impacted your views on your finances and that sort of thing?
I guess it's just like, if you're committed to it and knuckle down and stick to the plan and the strategy, and you get the results at the end of it. Like, it's
Yep.
They're the same, really, aren't they?
that's right.
Yeah.
And
Did you get anything out of it? Because I know you didn't participate, but did you have a bit of a side flow-on effect?
Yeah, like, I think it was fantastic watching Ash. Sometimes he can say he's going to do something and doesn't kind of follow through. He doesn't hold himself accountable sometimes.
and that was a big thing.
So it was actually really beautiful to see that he, even though he was exhausted late at night or whatever, he said, no, I've got to get it done. I said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. He stuck to his word. And then I did see it flow on with getting our dog ready. That's been sitting there for nearly 6 years to finish
To
the
sell
renovations
and,
to sell.
Mm-hmm.
And it really came hand in hand when the 60 Strong mindset started, that I'm going to do it. It's the renovations of our dog really finished. They actually wrapped up and got finished because, I said I'm going to do it by December.
Yeah.
It's going to get done.
Yeah.
So that went hand in hand too, I think.
Yeah,
I even saw that. Like, we had catch-ups when you were there doing stuff.
Yeah. It was like, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm actually going to do it.
Yeah.
I think it was around this, same time that it kind of just, whereas beforehand it was like, oh yeah, I'll get to it. No, I will. I'll get there. I'll get there.
It'll
same
happen.
same with your health.
Yeah, I guess it was always, the thing was, you'd make an excuse for something. Oh, no, I didn't get that done because of this or because of this. And then doing that, there was no excuse for the 60, like, what excuse are you going to give yourself? And that's what I was saying. Like, the last week, or 1 to 2 last weeks was killing me. Like my hernia was killing me. I end up getting like fluey, and I'm just like, nah, fuck this. I'm finishing this thing. Like I'm so close to the end.
Yeah, can't give
If
up.
I end up in hospital and I can't, fair enough, I'll give up then. But
Yeah.
I'm pushing it through to the end. So
Yeah.
And he did say at the start, I'm going to win it.
Yeah.
He did. That was his mindset. I'm going to win this and I'm going to get in a podcast.
Yeah.
And he's.
But
he
how about you
manifested it.
though? You had 3 of the 4.
Look,
Tracy,
I'm not tooting
Brett.
my own horn, but it just happens. It just happens, guys.
Yeah.
It's just natural.
And it was awesome. We got to meet
Yeah.
Tracy and Brett at the Chrissy party, and they are just the most amazing people. They're so cool. I
They
had a ball
also
with
put
them.
a very similar sort of goal out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
During one of our catch-ups. She's
Yeah.
like, we are going to be the first partnership to take it out.
Yeah.
And look, they absolutely nailed it.
They killed it. Yeah.
They
So
really
good.
did.
So that's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take all the credit. Just,
Yeah,
just so we know.
It's the support of a good RM.
100%, absolutely. And that's what it's all about, right? You know, and look, let's be honest, I did absolutely nothing. But it's me being there for whatever you need.
Yeah.
And that's really what I am always putting in the forefront of everything that I do for my clients, is to make sure that whatever stage they're at, whatever's going on in their life, if I can add value, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I will always be there for that.
Yep.
You know, and I always, you know, reaffirm to you, if you need me, I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
And you are.
And that's-
Whatever.
And you are.
Yeah.
Like
And
it's a
so
call
many
or a
times.
text, and
Yeah.
I'm a terrible person with. I'll get an email or something if I want clarification. I hate emails,
Yeah.
and I'll call.
I know.
But,
And
all right,
Ashley's like, I'll just call Amanda. I'm like, do we need to annoy her again? Do we need to? But you answer every time, or you get
if
back
not,
to us
it
straight
doesn't
away.
take long. Or even
Yeah.
like the thing is, even just a text. Like I guess it's a formality of an email or whatever. You know that, but it would just flick your text, and I know it won't be long, and something will come back and give us clarity on what, a question or this or that. So it's
Yeah.
having that too, just to bounce off. Cool.
Exactly.
Like it's
Yeah.
And that's really part of this whole journey and experience for our clients, is to make sure that they feel that at any point, no matter what's going on, they can come to anybody in their team, seek a little bit of advice, right? I won't say that I know everything. But
No, you do.
Absolutely.
You do. Like when we were first introduced to you for you coming in, we left that phone call, didn't we? And we were like, oh my God.
Yeah. 100%.
She's a wealth of knowledge. Plus,
Yeah.
she's relatable. She's so easy
Yeah.
to talk to. Plus, she I feel like it's so easy. Like everything. It felt like you answered Ash's questions. You understood everything. You had looked through you knew the ins and outs of us.
Yeah.
Which was so reassuring as well. But we left that conversation going, oh my God, I'm so glad
Yeah.
for this restructure. How
'Cause
amazing. We've
yeah.
landed in gold.
Because obviously it's a bit of a, all of a sudden get the email, I'm your new RM, and it's like, what happened? And then it was sort of a bit of a, there was, no issues, I guess, on our side with our old one and that. And then you're like, I wonder what the new one will be like. Is it going to be the same? And then, we got off and we're just like,
oh my God, that
she's
turned
all
out
over it.
amazing. We have landed on a pot of gold here. So yeah, 100%. And when we first signed up to Infinity, we were like, okay, we're just going to sign up for a year. We'll just do a year membership. We'll get things in place, and we probably won't. We probably
We
won't
don't need this
continue on.
long-term.
Yeah, it's
just
just
a little something.
We just need some help to help set it up.
It's the test the waters thing, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
it's like, give it a year and see if it's what we're after. Like,
Yeah.
okay, worst case scenario, if it's not, we're a year down. But it's not something we're gonna.
No, you're gonna be with us for a while.
Yeah.
So
Lock
if
in,
you
guys.
definitely
So-
make
Lock
us
in.
feel safe and heard, seen, you celebrate with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
You're open about what's possible, what we shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
So it's definitely something. It's changed our whole view. When we first came in, we were like, yep, just 1 year. We're just doing annual membership, and they'll set us up, and then it's not just an annual membership. This is a lifetime kind of relationship. So
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not transactional.
No,
Like-
and it doesn't feel that way at all.
No,
you know.
not just a number in it. Like,
No.
A transactional relationship would have ended in 12 months.
Yeah.
Let's be honest,
100%,
right?
yeah.
But, and I speak on behalf of everybody. None of us here are transactional.
No.
Yeah.
You know, we all want to see you guys succeed.
Mm.
We all know what our parts play in your journey.
Mm.
And we take that with a lot of sort of, respect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we
know
feel
what
that.
we have to do
Yeah,
and
yeah.
how we can support you guys.
Yeah, we feel that 100%.
Yeah,
hey?
definitely.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love that. I'm so pleased that I am able to help you in everything that you need.
Yes.
which
Well,
is
we're
very
pleased to
exciting.
have you on our team and by our side, holding our hand. It's been great.
Yeah. No,
It has been really fun, and you guys have had such an amazing, not even 12 months.
No, 8 months,
Yeah.
did we say?
Mhm.
Yeah. Really.
I can't wait for our year in review
8 months.
where
and
we're
I'm
going to
under
reflect
6
on where we started, where we're at. We're going to realign, reset some new goals,
Yeah.
aim to infinity and beyond, as they
Yeah.
say,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
We're just going to absolutely keep leveling up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I can't wait to see where you guys.
Yeah, we're excited
End up.
too. We're
Yeah,
so excited
100%.
too.
Yeah.
We didn't ever think that it was possible to get where we are now, and it's just, yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah.
It's so exciting. Yeah, the thought of our finances and everything 8 months ago is completely different to what it is today. So, yeah, it's exciting to think about it now. It wasn't 8 months ago.
No,
It
not
was
really.
heavy.
Well, it's just you felt lost, like it wasn't. You didn't know where it was going to go. So
I agree.
it's just having the structure and direction, and I think
yeah.
Yeah.
Watch this space.
Yes, watch your
Yes.
space. 100%.
Do you guys have anything else you wanted to add?
no, just thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for all your
You
help
are
and
Thank
so
you
support.
for-
welcome.
Thank you from
It
the
is
bottom of our hearts.
easy.
Yeah.
It is easy. Like, I don't have a terrible client in mine. I'm very, very fortunate. Honestly, they're all amazing. But it is super easy.
Yeah.
You guys listen and you reflect. You take feedback amazingly. Yeah. And everything that I give you, you just run with and just smash it out of the park.
Yeah.
So, and that is the recipe for success.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being willing, listening, and happy to pivot and be fluid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we come to you tomorrow and go, we're actually going over here, and you're like, okay, cool. We'll see you over there.
I'll have 1,000 questions, but we'll end up over there.
But you're happy to
Yeah.
answer the 1,000 questions Ash
Yeah.
has, and the way
I
you
am.
explain things is just so easy to understand. So, like, it took me a bit more to kind of understand this process. Ash kind of clicked and absorbed it all. It took me a little bit longer. But even just the way that you speak and explain things, it's like, oh, I get it. I get it. It's like talking to a friend, you know what I mean? Like, it's just helped this whole, because sometimes it can feel scary. It's a lot of,
Oh, yeah.
you look at our dollar value of our investment properties, it's big money.
Okay.
So it can feel a bit scary and overwhelming, but you help us ease that uncertainty. And like I said, we feel very safe and in good hands.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Can we just snippet all that and send that directly to Beck and G?
Email header, pay rise for Amanda?
I mean, you said it. You said it. I don't think I've got anything else, guys. That
Okay,
was amazing.
awesome.
Thank you so much for chatting with me and
thank
pretending
you.
like we didn't have cameras and lights everywhere.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
thank you for
It's
inviting
been
us.
an amazing experience. It's been cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Podcast 1 done.
Yes.
Let's see how many we can do and how many properties we can potentially
Sounds good.
line up.
Yeah. Sounds exciting.
You're fucking gone. See ya.